Hi everyone, Vic here. Welcome to day 7 of Folio February. I'm just going to show you where we've got to so far. So we haven't got anything on the front yet. We open up, we've got the diagonal pockets with journal cards. We've got a belly band at this side. We've got the 3 pockets with tags and a journal card, and we've got the flip page, which opens up to the side pocket. So today's prompt is altered index cards. So I'm going to make my index cards fit in this pocket. Now, I've got loads of index cards, but when I've looked, I haven't got any that are neutral. They're all coloured ones. So I found this, I think it's a bridge scoring card, which I think I got in a swap. So I have had to cut it down a bit so that it fits nicely in the pocket. I've also left a bit of space there because I'm going to put a tab on it. So when you get your index card, just think about cutting it down before you start decorating. You don't want to cut all your nice decoration off. Right, so let's get started. So in true Blue Peter style, I have my pile of bits here. Which way are we going? We'll go that way up. Just gonna, you won't actually see much of the, I wonder if that's covering it up too much. Hang on a minute. Let's trim it down a bit. And then we're not covering too much of the card up. So I'm just doing these wavy cuts on here. Match the other side. I'm just doing it by eye. There we go. I'll just give that a quick ink. I don't like that corner, that's a bit sharp. Oh, now I've just dropped my ink dauber. Yeah, that's better. You can see a bit of the card behind it. Right, so I'm going to glue that on. This is out of the way. Yeah. Right, so I've got a whale tail tab here. I've punched that out. So I'm going to put that on before I do any decorating because I don't want to go over any of my decorations. Out the middle. Yeah. Right, so I've got some bits of tea-dyed doily. Yeah, just put them something like that. I've tea-dyed these, and after I've torn them, I've inked the edges. Right, I've got this lovely flower stamp that I've done. I've actually done that, and I think that was a piece of digital paper I had left. I can't remember where it was from. But I quite like the look it gave me, not just stamping onto plain paper. I think it looks quite distressed. Number. I don't like that it's exactly the same width as the paper now. I think I just offset it a bit. I've also got a little fragile label, which I think I stamped those. I do a lot of stamping when I'm not feeling very creative. I just get my scraps out and stamp labels, tickets, butterflies, anything really, then just sit and cut them out, and then I have things ready for when I do feel creative. I think. Right, so that's it for the front. So it's plain on the back. I've just inked the edges. So I did think about putting some sort of corner stamp on there. So I found this very well. We'll see it when we stamp. Do I want black? Do I want black? No, I think we might go with brown. I've got a nice dark brown. I'll go with this one. Probably give it a bit more of a vintage sort of look. I'm just going to do 2 corners. I hope I don't mess this up now. I've got all the other side done. A bit of the print there, but that's okay. I'm quite happy with it. I think that looks nice. So there we go. That's the altered index card, which should, I've measured it properly, fit nicely in there. And no, it doesn't. I'm going to have to, that's because of my tab. I'm going to have to trim a little piece off there. If I can see where I've put my trimmer. How can you lose a trimmer? It's buried, that's why. I have to round these corners again. I think it was a 7mm I did. And ranking. Hopefully, yeah, that will now close with a tab on it. So there we go. That's day 7, altered index card. All right, thank you for watching, everybody. Bye.